do that to that poor, don't do that. Why don't you go in there and leave both of us alone, especially him. I have never seen somebody annoy an innocent animal so much. Good morning. Happy birthday to me. Today is my birthday, and this is probably the only day during this week, maybe tomorrow, I don't know. Probably the only day this week, though, that I will be getting myself fixed up. The rest of this week has just been nothing but complete relaxing. So I'm gonna fix myself up. I figured I'd film it since this is the first time since Thanksgiving that I've actually put makeup on. And I'm just in a really good mood today. I've got a lot of new things here laid out that I'm gonna be trying that I picked up between, I guess, sometime before Thanksgiving and then Black Friday. So let's just go ahead and get started. I figured I'd do a little chit chat while I get ready, and I'm gonna try not to take up too much time because I'm really ready to get my day started. It's already 11:30 and I wanna be out of here within an hour. I'm completely dressed otherwise, so I just need to do my makeup. So I'll tell you guys what I'm using. I picked up a sample of this is just a little sample from Sephora of the Bobbi Brown Primer Plus Mattifier. I actually started to buy this when I was picking up some items during the VIB Rouge sale that Sephora had last month. But I'm a little skeptical about buying things like primers and foundations specifically, before I have a chance to actually try them out, because I've done that before and it ended up being a complete and total disaster. Oh, it smells really nice. So I encourage any and everybody out there to always make sure you ask for a sample of anything, perfume, concealer, foundation, whatever, before you actually invest your money, because that stuff ain't cheap. And then I'm using Old Faithful, my Scandinavia primer spray. You guys can see it. So let me tell you, it was a struggle. It was a little bit of a struggle to get my little background set up because I'm still living in my 1-bedroom apartment for now. I'm hoping that here before long that will all be changed and I'll have a much better setup going on. But as of right now, I am working with the absolute most limited space ever. So it was a little bit of a struggle to get this, but it is cute. Listen, y'all, I'm so excited about my Christmas decorations. I actually filmed a video a few days ago of a little like quick apartment tour. There's not much to this apartment, but last year I ended up buying a ton of stuff after the holidays because it's all usually like 70% off, sometimes more. And I was really worried that my apartment was going to be junky looking because there was a lot more than there was, you know, the previous years. But it ended up being so cute and I was so happy with it. So, I don't know if you guys can hear my music in the background. I hope it's not too loud. But anyway, I really loved how it ended up coming together. I was so excited about that. So, I'll have to edit that video and show it to you guys probably within the next couple of days. I feel like my lips are just so dry. I need a little bit more lip mask. I know this probably seems excessive, but you know, my lips are dry and peeling. It's the story of my life during this time of the year. But I'm using the Bite Beauty Lip Agave. And this was actually picked up during the sale as well. And I found that during one of their weekly wows, so it was half off. I had lost my original one some time ago. I think it fell out of this little purse that I was carrying, and I never did find it, and I never did bother replacing it because I had others, and honestly, I just didn't feel the need to buy another $26 lip mask. But when it was half off, I felt the need to buy it then. So today I'm going to be using the Sultry palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Not really going for anything glitzy and glamorous today. I'm really just trying to keep it simple because I'm looking pretty basic today. I just wanted to feel like I fixed myself up. So that is what we are going to do. So I think I'm going to go in with the color birch, which is right here, as my transition color. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna just keep talking to you guys. So, as I already said, it is my birthday, and tomorrow I want to go to this place called the Christmas Cave. It's in Knoxville, Tennessee, which is about 2.5 hours away from here, I think. And I've never been, but I really wanted to make a point this year because I've been away so much during the calendar year. I wanted to make a point this year during the holiday season to do things that are, you know, holiday related, Christmas related. And I honestly can't remember the last time I did anything like this. I think maybe 2013 we took the kids on a Santa train ride, and they had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. I always enjoy Santa. Our kids are about to be 9 and 11. I don't know that they even really still believe in Santa Claus, but they definitely go along with it when they're here with us. When they're at home with their mom, they don't really do the whole Santa thing, which is completely fine. But that was a big part of my childhood, and so I feel the need to just keep the tradition going. And I don't care how old they are. Santa Claus comes to our house. You leave him milk and cookies or hot chocolate and cookies, and we take a picture with him every year as well. So we'll be doing that this weekend on Saturday. And I don't know what else we're gonna do, but I'm definitely trying to make the most of the time that I do have here, because it's very limited. It's kind of sad, but I feel like I'm doing it for a reason. I'm not just gone because I don't want to be here. I'm trying to really fulfill a purpose. So, and we'll get into that in another video, but we'll leave it at that for now. Let's just deepen up the crease with this color, Dystopian, I think is what it is. Just this dark brown color. We're gonna go really light with it. So, you know, every time I sit down, well, not every time, but when I sit down, I tend to have a little bit of a story time, because I feel like, you know, especially around the holidays and special occasions, I always have like some fun memory tied to that day. So Germany and I have been together since 2012. We met Halloween. We had our first date like 2 nights later, and we just pretty much haven't missed a beat ever since then. We've had a lot of fun over the years, but when we first got together, you know, things were a little different. He was trying to pick up the pieces from a recent divorce, and he just didn't really have a lot of money. And I honestly could not have cared less about that. I just wanted him as a person. And that's the honest to God truth, because I really did not care. However, when my birthday rolled around, I don't remember if I said something to him. I don't remember if I asked him, are we doing anything for my birthday? Or if he just like asked. I can't remember. Or if I just assumed. Knowing me, I probably just assumed. But keep in mind, we had only been dating at that time for about a month. And when I knew he was on his way, I think I just had like these I've never told him this, and I know he's in the bedroom listening. I think I just had like these super high expectations for him. And so I was thinking, hey man, girl, I got a little hair from my brush in my eye. I think I was expecting, matter of fact, I know I was expecting him to show up with at least some flowers. Like, a gift would have been like way beyond my expectations, but I was like, he gonna come over here with some flowers. He shows up at the door empty-handed. I was like, maybe they're in the car. They were not in the car. I got no flowers. But you know what? Honestly, I don't think that's ever really been his thing. I think if it was my thing and I expressed that to him, he would make a point. But I'm not even really a big flower person. Like, this is good as it gets. This right here, a little fake flower. So Anyway, he took me to a sushi restaurant, which I was very happy with because to this day, sushi is really one of my favorite meals to have. And it doesn't have to even be like a special occasion. But yeah, I was really thinking that this man was going to show up with some flowers. And he, ooh, wait a minute now, that escalated kind of fast. And you sure fooled me. But it's okay. He's definitely done the absolute most every other year for my birthday. Last year, he took me on just like a little weekend getaway to Atlanta, just somewhere close where we could, just stay in a hotel and have some privacy, which we have plenty of privacy here. But, it's nice to feel like you're doing something, going somewhere. And we went to a rooftop bar. It was inside, of course, because, hello, it's December. We had dinner on the rooftop and had some drinks, and it was nice. It was really nice. What are we going to use today? Who are we going to be today? I think we're going to be Cinder, which is right here in the corner. Let's try to fix this. All right, moving on. I think I'm going to use my Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, and I'm in the color Amber Honey. I don't know why I always want to say Honey Almond. And what brush are we going to use? Use this one. This is just a brush I got from Amazon. Y'all listen, at some point, hopefully either by the weekend or sometime next week, I am going to film a video of all the clothes, including this. I'm gonna throw this back in there, of all the clothes that I picked up the last couple of months. That's essentially going to be my winter wardrobe. And some of the pieces I actually got from Amazon. Y'all, let me tell you something. Don't sleep on Amazon, because they have some super cute clothes. Now, I wouldn't say that it's anything that you would necessarily buy if you were trying to get like super dressed up, or for something like really cute and casual. And I'm sure they do have some really nice pieces that you probably could dress up, but I tend to find more casual things on there. But they have some really, really, really cute items. And I was surprised because whenever I was, buying any kind of clothing article on Amazon, it'd be like undershirts or maybe like a couple of pairs of workout pants, and even those were not very promising. I had one pair that like tore so bad I had to throw them away because you could like see my ass crack through them, and don't nobody want to see that. So yeah, I advise all of you out there to give Amazon a chance. Now, one thing I will say, and I'll even mention this in the video for those of you that won't necessarily watch this one. You have to be very careful, and I think anybody that shops from Amazon knows this. If you order something, make sure you see exactly where it's coming from, because I had a sweater that I ordered in September, and it did not get here until like the beginning or like mid-November, something like that. Beginning of or mid-November. It took forever. It was ridiculous. I mean, I have never waited that long for something to come in. But when I got it, I was, y'all, okay, look, this brush has not been a problem all these years I think I've had this brush for like 2 years. I've never had this much shedding. What's going on? Anyway, it wasn't for any particular occasion. I just wanted to add some pieces to my wardrobe because I had recently gotten rid of a lot. And, oh my gosh, I can't believe how much this is shedding. And I think it's all coming from this little corner right here. So even though it took a long time and that was annoying, I wasn't mad about it because I didn't need it for anything. So I picked up 3 new brushes during Black Friday. These are all Morphe brushes, and I have used Morphe brushes in the past, and some of them, I'll be honest with you, I feel like they're hit or miss, but these feel like they might be a little bit better quality than the ones that I've used before. They have all kinds of different lines of brushes that they have through Morphe. Like I know this one is part of their, I think it's like the Badger collection or something. And these are okay. They shed a lot. I don't like those. And then, let me see. I don't know what line this one is. I don't know. It's an M411. This is a good one. This one does not shed. I probably should have used this one for my makeup today, but anyway. So this one is actually, this is the E8. Yeah, the E8. And this is actually supposed to be for contour. I'm not contouring today, so I'm actually going to use it to buff out my under eye concealer. And again, I'm going in with the Huda Beauty concealer and salted caramel. Ooh, okay, so far I like that. And a little bit goes a long way with this concealer. Oh my God, I literally just used what was in the cap. Let me put this down for accidentally get this on me and then I'm gonna be mad. Don't start with him. He is always aggravating my dog and I don't know why. That's why the dog is evil now. Every little thing you do, he feels like he gotta defend himself because of him. Okay, let's set this. So I'm going to use my translucent setting powder by Hourglass, and it's the Veil powder. And you do not need a lot with this. I think I'm just going to use what's in there. I don't know if you can really see. I'm not going to use much, and I'm actually going to use another brush that I got from Morphe. This is the M536, and I really wanted the Hourglass brush that I've seen a couple of people use with this particular powder, but it's sold out, and I have a $25 off coupon, and I was gonna buy it. I was saving my money to buy that brush and saving my coupon for that brush, and I keep looking and looking and looking, and it is not available. Watch it come back in stock the day after the coupon expires. Watch. Bet you anything, which is ridiculous. I mean, anyway, I probably don't need it anyway. This is a nice one. I like this one. This was only like probably $12, if that. And the other one is $64. Who needs a $64 brush? I don't need that. I said I was going to really work on that, especially in 2019, but there's no sense in waiting until 2019 to work on that kind of stuff. Just go ahead and start it now, girlfriend. So yeah, I like this. This looks good. It's a nice little brightening powder. Okay. Okay, sister girl. Okay. And let's go ahead and set the rest of our face. And I've got another new brush. What do I do with it? This is the Sephora. I think this is the, brush number 55. This is supposed to be like, this is part of their Pro Airbrush collection, and it's supposed to basically give you that airbrush effect. I don't know any brush really does that, but let's try it. I think I'm gonna do my lashes off camera as well. I should have did it when I did my eyebrows. Well, no, that wouldn't have made sense because I didn't have, oops, I didn't have any eye makeup on. So I'm using some Ardell lashes. I'm not 100% sure, I'm not gonna lie to you, that these are actually the 122s. That's what this is in. But I do have a tendency to just kind of put them in whatever is available, like right then and there. So I don't know that these are necessarily the 122s, but they are definitely Ardell because that's pretty much that's all I wear. Okay, that only took like 89 years to do that, but they're on. And I'm probably gonna have to honestly carry some glue with me because I'm not sure how secure they are, but I feel like I see a little bit of a difference, and that's all I care about. Moving on, let's go ahead and do our lower lash line. I don't know where this came from. I think it came out of like a little kit that maybe somebody gave me from Avon years and years and years and years ago, and I never reached for it, and then I started reaching for it, and this is all that's left of it. So I don't know where this came from. Smoke that out a little bit with more of that Dystopia. Okay, let's try a little bit of mascara. So this is a new one that I got just from the drugstore. And this is by CoverGirl. This is the Flourish by Lash Blast. I never have been a big fan of CoverGirl mascara. I really like the Maybelline one that's in this tube similar to this, and I thought that was called Lash Blast, but maybe I'm wrong. I haven't used it in a really long time because the last one I bought was, the applicator was broke, and I just had others that I needed to use, so I wasn't even really concerned. I think I might actually be ready on time. Okay, so when I told you guys that I picked up a couple of MAC blushes, I just bought the individual pans, so I put them in here. This is Sweet as Cocoa, and then this is Raisin. I think I want to try Sweet as Cocoa today. And I'm going to use one of my other new Morphe brushes. This is the E34. Hopefully you can see this one. This one seems like it's a little light, but I really just want like a little flush of color. I don't really want anything too heavy. That's why I didn't reach for the Raisin one. I don't think you can see that. Yeah, that's pretty. That's really pretty. Do you see that? Hi, girl. I like that. It really gives a nice little flush of color, and it kind of gives you a little bit of a highlight too. But speaking of highlight, I'm sorry, no makeup is complete for me without a highlighter. And I'm not even like a big like highlighter person, as far as like I don't have a lot. I tend to just go for the palettes because you get obviously more. So I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit, and this is in Sun Dipped, and I've had this for a long time. This is the OG in my collection, and I do not intend on buying any more. I have this one, and then I have the Nicole Guerrero one, and I bought the Nicole Guerrero one because even though the pans are a little bit smaller, you still got, I think, 6 different colors, and all but like maybe 2 complement pretty much any skin tone. And I like Nicole Guerrero. She's actually one of my favorite YouTubers, so I was happy to support her whenever she collabed with them. Then I'm using another Morphe brush. This is literally the only highlighter brush that I use, and this is the E61. And this is literally like the most perfect highlighter brush ever. I mean, it makes putting highlighter on so easy. I like it way, 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 way better than a fan brush. All right, and then sometimes I do get a little heavy-handed with the highlighter. So I like to go back over that with the brush that I use to put on my setting powder. And I just give it a little tap just to kind of calm it down a little bit. Then I also like to take what's left on my blush brush and kind of make it blend a little bit better. I'm almost almost ready. I'm almost ready. I'm so excited that I actually am gonna be done on time. So let's just go ahead and finish up with some lips. I'm gonna use this combination. I'm gonna start by using the L'Oreal Paris collection exclusive, and this is Eva's nude. They had like Jennifer's nude, Eva's nude, and then like a few other people, and Jennifer and Eva were the two that spoke to me the most. This is kind of more like a brown nude, and it just gives it a little wash of color. And then on top of that, I'm going to go in with my Dose of Colors Over the Top lip gloss, and I haven't used this one yet. I did wear this one on Thanksgiving, so I'm already familiar with how this looks. I don't even really feel like I need a liner, but I'm gonna throw just a smidge of brown around the line of my lips. And because I don't want any of the color on my applicator, I'm just gonna dab it on with my finger. I love the way this smells. It smells just like butterscotch candy. You know, I almost feel like I need just a little bit more. What you think? A little bit more? What the heck? It's my birthday. Can wear all the gloss I want to. And that's it. That looks good, girl. You look cute. And then I like to finish my makeup off with the Scandinavia finishing spray. All right, girls and guys. So this is the finished look. I'm finished right on time. It is 12:29. I said I want to be done and out of here by 12:30. The only thing I need to do is throw my shoes on and go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this chit chat get ready with me. I feel like when I'm like talking any other time, I have so much more to talk about, but when I'm doing my makeup, I feel like I have to like really focus. So I hope this didn't bore you guys too much. But I threw this hat on. This was originally part of the outfit, and I'm so glad that this hat fits because I do worry about hats when it comes to the size of my head. But I think overall, I feel like I look pretty cute. I mean, my makeup isn't like, you know, I don't feel like I did too much, and I don't feel like it's, you know, too little either. I think it came together really nicely. So I am ready to get my birthday going. I think I'm gonna go get my nails done, get me a bite to eat, and just see how much of Jeremy's money I can spend today. I'm just kidding. I'm totally just kidding. Really. No, but thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.